Hello, everybody. It's me. Anyway, at least I'm dressed and have my papers today. I want to speak about something that happened in September and how I feel the one that I'm talking about is a Chinese actor that was murdered. And I say murdered because they did murder him. His name was Yu Menglong. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, so I'm sorry if I didn't. As of February, which is this month, not all of them have been picked up. And whatever occurred, and it's hard to tell what occurred, because the way Chinese government and law enforcement and all that work, it works completely different from ours. Excuse me. It works completely different from ours. So, you know, I can't down them because I don't know how they work it, but there was more than one involved, and we all get that. That poor man trusted these people with his life. I mean, they were people that were involved in his career, and it was people that were involved in the management part of his career, I might add, and even people he considered, I guess, friends, because he had a secret, and they were afraid that they would get in even more trouble with their government because of the secrets he had. And it said that he had a USB drive that had all the information, all the evidence that could have got this management company in trouble. Now, as far as I know, that management company went bust. I'm not sure because I don't live there. But it saddens me to see a great talent like and he had a great talent. He wasn't like, he didn't have talent. He had talent. I mean, he was a good actor. I mean, all of them over there are good actors. But what I don't understand is how this could have happened in the first place. You know, what was on that USB thing? I want to know. Because it was like he swallowed it. So there was something really important that could have really damaged somebody's life, whatever was on that thing. But we must take into consideration, those of us who watch these dramas, don't boycott the dramas, because it's not all the management companies in China that are doing this kind of thing to these people. They are overworking them. But who's to say what's going on with that? Hard to say. So, I mean, you gotta take everything that's going on with a grain of salt. Because you gotta remember, their government, their law enforcement, which works for them, you know, has their own way of doing things, and hopefully all that are involved will get convicted. I don't necessarily believe people should be killed. Life sentences are more like it, but there, certain crimes will get them killed. And I'm not an expert on Chinese government or the laws or anything, but they get a lot of slack because they're still sort of a communist regime. Well, that's their business. That's how they deal with their government. Just like, you know, we deal with democracy as far as it's been. I don't know what's going to happen because a lot of our rights are being taken as we speak. But I won't go into that. I had enough ranting about that for now. But I just hope that in the long run, the killers, and it's more than one, like I said, get caught, get convicted, and get whatever sentence that their laws are going to give. And hopefully they will get better laws to help protect the actors and actresses and any of the entertainment people in their industry out there. Like I said, our industry is cutthroat, but we don't kill somebody because they have, secrets on something. Even though it takes a lot to become an actor in our country. They have years and years of training before they even start. And most of them have to know how to sing and dance, play an instrument probably, plus the acting. So they've got to know all the stuff, and a lot of them do. And a lot of them do the music part as well. But I just hope that, things get better for them because I enjoy their stuff. I watch our own too, I watch anything I like that entertains me. Well, that stuff, their dramas entertain me, and I like the ones where they're dressed in their ancient clothes because it, shows more of a romantic thing. Sorry, there's a helicopter overhead. Sorry about that. Anyway, it's just my take on it, I hope everybody is doing well. I'm doing as good as I can. I take one day at each time. And sorry I didn't say thanks for watching on yesterday's video. It's because my spouse was here too, so I didn't want, we were having a conversation. That was his voice in the background. He doesn't like being on camera. I don't mind being on camera. I can do whatever I can, like walking around talking to you guys. But I also know that, I'm not very entertaining, okay? In the younger days, I could sing, all that stuff. I can't do that no more. The vocal cords are all messed up. A lot of people in my family don't even know my vocal cords got messed up. 'Cause, it happens. And as you get older, it gets worse. Believe me, I know that stuff for a fact. But, I just wanted to state how I felt about that because even though I only saw him in one, it was in, I don't know if it was in the first one, but Eternal Love of a Dream. I think he played one of the uncles to the leading female. And I can't pronounce all their names, so, that's part of the problem. Anyway, hope everybody has a good day. Made this a little short, but I'm only doing it because I don't like people walking in when I'm talking. But for those of you that do celebrate the new lunar year, happy lunar year. It was yesterday that it was actually, but today marks my great-grandmother's birthday, my spouse's uncle's birthday, a couple of family members that died on the 18th, and my mom. And I guess that's about it. So, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Like I said, I don't get paid for this. I don't have any special thing, I just do it by my phone. But I hope everybody has a good day. And if you like just me yakking, there's a subscribe button in there, and then there's also the notification when I do load up. I'm trying to do more, but, you know, I'm in a small area, so. Anyway, have a good day. Bye.